Hi everyone, it's Pete and welcome back. I'm delighted to be here and doing a festive tasting for you. Now, most of you know me as a champagne man, or more latterly, English sparkling wine. So you'll be quite surprised to know that for my first festive tasting, what I've actually got is a bottle of Prosecco. Yep, I'm going to do a pairing with some Prosecco, and a very good reason for this is that this is Hotel Chocolat's Prosecco. Now, you might have seen the reel I put up recently where I was up in Birmingham, and they very kindly gave me a taste of their Prosecco and offered me a little bit of chocolate to go with it, and I did quite enjoy it. So I thought, well, I better buy a bottle and I better do a tasting. Now, they don't offer too much in terms of what to pair with this particular Prosecco. They just say it goes well with the white chocolate or the milk chocolate. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll taste this and see what I think might work. So I actually opened this a couple of days ago. At first, it was quite aggressive, almost quite acidic, but a lot of floral and a little bit of citrus. But I did notice that there was an aftertaste to it that I did find quite bitter. And having left it in the fridge with the cap on for a couple of days, I have noticed tonight that it is a little bit lighter. It's a little less aggressive. There's a little bit more flavour there, but there is still that bitterness at the end, which I'm not overly keen on, but hey, that's what it is. So I thought what I would pair with it, I'd follow their advice and I would go with a nice white chocolate. And the white chocolate that I've chosen, I thought I'd better get one of Hotel Chocolat's white chocolates, is what they call their Blondie. Now, their Blondie is what they describe as a caramel custard white chocolate meets wafer textured pecan praline. So I like the sound of that. It's got a little bit of nut in it, which might help offset some of that bitterness in there. But as I say, a little bit of floral, little bit of citrus. And given that it's quite bitter, I guess what we're going to get here is quite a contrast. So here we go. I've poured myself a glass. As you can see, it's quite pale. It's quite nice on the eye. It's good. It's a little stream of bubbles, and on the nose, I found that it's very open. It's very expressive. Very nice. So I'm not going to try and do a masterclass because I'm not a Prosecco aficionado, as you all know. So I'm just going to enjoy it. And taste some chocolate with it. So here we go. Cheers and Merry Christmas. And that's certainly got some nice floral elements to it, but there's also that citrus, as I mentioned. So here we go. I've got one of the Blondies ready. Now, as you'd expect, it's quite sweet. A lot going on, a little bit crunchy, which is nice. And so, let's see what the wine makes of it. So that does emphasize the bitterness in the wine. So you have the sweetness in the chocolate and you've got the bitterness in the wine. It actually makes the wine quite pleasant. It doesn't detract from it in any way. I did wonder with the floral, whether a floral chocolate, either something with a bit of rose in it or even a bit of lavender in it, would work. But I don't tend to find those chocolates as sweet, and I wanted a sweet chocolate as per Hotel Chocolat's recommendations. So it does pair quite nicely. It's certainly not something I'd shy away from, given the choice. So yeah, it's very, very nice. I do note that the chocolate has got a dark centre, so that praline in the middle, that pecan praline, that's the way you're getting that crunchiness from, is a nice milk chocolate. So yeah, nice sweet chocolate, a little bit more bitterness on the wine, but yeah, they kind of go together and kind of offset each other very nicely. So yeah, do enjoy those. If you're popping into town to get a few last minute bits, then maybe a bottle of Hotel Chocolat Prosecco and some of their Blondies might be to your liking. So go and try and see what you like. But in the meantime, Merry Christmas. Cheers.